The vehicle is not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
Moments when elderly citizens were taken down by police. Captured on camera, starting with a 71-year-old driver slammed to the ground by the roadside.
Hold on. Whenever you complete a U-turn, you're supposed to be as far to that corner as possible. Okay?
Yes, they have another car in front of her. That's why, I cannot parking behind her.
Okay. Well, you are required to go as far away.
The officer explains to 70-year-old Lich Vu that he is being cited for making an improper U-turn and asks him to sign the citation.
I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. You're promising saying that you'll take care of it at a later date, whether that be in court or if you take care of it outside of court.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm writing and issuing you a citation for improper U-turn. Yes, sir.
She hitting me and I got the citation.
I'm not writing a ticket for her hitting you. Okay?
No, she hitting me. You see the...
I am not writing a ticket.
You see the evidence? No.
Okay. I don't think that you're understanding what I'm saying here, okay?
I understand. I told you. The car, the front of her hand, her to the and she didn't turn.
Whenever you make a U-turn,
I didn't make a U-turn.
Sorry. Let me clarify, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you enter a little intersection thing like that, you are not allowed to go side by side next to a car. Okay? You have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know.
Okay.
How many cars?
We are done, sir. No.
There is a clear disagreement between the officer and the driver regarding the circumstances of the U-turn. The driver insists he did nothing wrong and refuses to accept the citation. Gibson asserts that if Mr. Vu refuses to sign the citation, he will be taken to jail.
We don't argue on the side of the road. We argue in court. Yes, that's how it works. Because if not, if you don't sign this, you go to jail. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't want to take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to jail.
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay, that involves impounding your car too.
Yes.
Okay.
Refusing to sign the citation can lead to arrest and vehicle impoundment.
Expired.
Yes.
So you're good to get out of here.
Okay.
There's a report. I'll get to you guys in a second. Wait there. So this is the ticket.
Right.
There's a date at the bottom that you have to take care of it by. And then below that, there's a phone number, website, address. One of the three will tell you how and where to take care of it.
Okay.
And then there is a case number right there. Has everyone's person, vehicle, and insurance information on it, okay?
Okay. So now I guess I'll just get my insurance to go after, take care of it?
Yeah, just call the insurance, give them the case number.
Thank you.
Tension reaches its peak, forcing the officer to call for backup from another unit.
Can you roll me another unit? I got this guy up here and a supervisor. He's refusing to sign a ticket. And he's wanting to go to jail.
The woman seemed like she had more to say, but it was already over. The two sides continued to argue intensely. Things began to get out of control when Mr. Vu lost his temper and struck one of the responding officers.
Your vehicle is not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Các bạn cho anh thì em lần. Anh đánh nó, đánh lại. Ai đi để em lần.
Yeah, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Look at his face.
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident of supervisor. Located? Your vehicle is not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Các bạn cho anh thì em lần. Anh đánh nó, đánh lại.
The incident left Mr. Vu hospitalized in serious condition. His neck was broken both in the front and the back. His head was dented and bruised. He could no longer swallow normally due to the neck injury. The next story begins with a call from a woman named Brittany, who reported being assaulted by her neighbor after complaining about loud noise coming through the wall.
He banged on the door, or through the wall, bam, 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 and I'm sleeping. Shut the fuck up. And so I like came out and was like, what's going on? He wasn't here, dog wasn't here.
Okay, and then what's it look
So I
like?
came out and I was like, what's going on? Right to the fucking mouth.
Okay.
Okay, now which room is he in?
I don't know. Right there, possibly?
Okay.
What do he look like?
He is an older man.
The man was identified as Michael Clark, a 75-year-old who lives next door to Brittany's apartment.
I honestly don't know. When you get knocked the f out, you don't really.
15. I called.
Not even.
Yeah, not even. I called I walked in the door and
He busted all of my shit, my nose, my mouth.
Okay.
All I wanted to do was like, hey,
I was outside.
what was disturbing you? And he was like, shut the f up. Boom.
Brittany repeatedly emphasized that Mr. Clark punched her in the nose and yelled at her to shut up. And then the police approached and knocked on Mr. Clark's door to conduct a check.
yes, last night or night before.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my dog in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
What do you want? What the?
Put it down! Fuck.
Put it down!
Put it down!
Get on the ground down!
Back up. Get out here right now! Get out here!
Get on the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
What you gonna?
Okay. Party's unconscious.
Clark was tased, causing him to fall backward and hit his head on a chair. The two officers then dragged him, unconscious at the time, out of the apartment by his arms and legs, while placing him in handcuffs.
207 taser deployed. Party came out with a machete.
The police officer then applied pressure to his neck with a knee, causing him to be unable to breathe oxygen for 15 seconds.
Okay.
Car 204. Did you catch any of our traffic?
Yeah, they just got us. Taser deployed.
Turn that off.
Yeah, I got it off.
Just keep.
The worst part is, when he woke up, he claimed that the girl next door was throwing a loud, drunken party, and the noise kept him from sleeping. And that was what started all the trouble.
They hit my walls.
I understand.
They hit my walls so hard.
I understand, sir. Stay on your side. Stay on your side.
There must be a big drunken party.
Okay.
Do you remember anything that happened?
I was laying there. Heard a big bang on the wall. And it moved my bed nearly a couple of feet. And then I pounded on the wall
Okay.
until to knock it off. And I was doing nothing except
A taser was used on Mr. Clark, triggering a series of medical complications from which he is still recovering, including a heart attack, a stroke, multiple seizures, and months of hospitalization and rehabilitation. The final story is about Michael Birch, 69, who died on April 4th, 2023, 8 days after sheriff's deputies at the Huerfano County Jail used a taser on him and slammed him to the ground.
You ready? Put that down. Drop the pencil now.
Now!
Drop it, or we'll drop you. Drop it. Now. Good.
Take a closer look. The officer's shove causes him to fall hard against the edge of the bench. That impact likely resulted in a broken rib, an injury believed to have contributed to his eventual death.
Let go of that pencil now.
From this point on, Mr. Birch began making disoriented and seemingly delusional statements, frequently pleading for help from Jesus.
No, never, ever.
You need to stop. The disrespect
I don't love
is
you
not
either.
going to be tolerated.
Right, I hate you.
You can hate me all you want.
I hate you so much
That's
that
good. Okay.
Jesus is going to throw you through this face.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're going straight to hell. Don't worry about me.
Just let me die,
Just stop talking.
because I'll never die.
Stop talking.
I'll never die.
Stop talking.
Jesus said, obey my commandments, and you'll never die. That's the sign of the cross.
Yeah.
That's the sign of the cross.
So I gotta
That's
collect.
the sign of the cross.
Oops.
In Christ Jesus.
Quiet.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Don't you dare stop fucking saying.
Be quiet.
Okay,
Turn your radio down.
all right.
D1 to control matters. Control dispatch.
You gonna try something? No, dude, you already.
Call dispatch. Let them know that we need an EMT here as soon as possible.
Whatever you're saying, fuck off.
He may have still been agitated and prone to resist. The officer had to pin him to the ground with a knee, causing him to scream and groan in pain. Eventually, one of the officers spoke to him in a gentle tone to calm him down, allowing medical personnel to approach and assess his condition.
Lay back.
What's up, dude? Hey, we're the ambulance. We're just here to try to take these out, okay? What's
Michael
your
Birch.
first name, sir?
Okay.
Hey, Michael. Okay.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, buddy. Michael.
I love you, man.
Hey,
man.
man.
I love
You
you.
doing okay? I know
Yes,
you're.
man.
I know you're in a little pain. We're
What
gonna
are you?
fix that, okay?
This is
I'm one of the paramedics. Yeah. Okay.
Can you help us out by sitting up for us? I want to get this stuff out of you.
Just take cuffs off.
16.
Not yet.
They're not going to let us take those off.
No.
But I'm going to take a look at your stomach, okay?
Just kind of see where you're. I don't want to drag you. I want to help you sit
Sit
up.
up.
How about that?
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you, with your legs, can you kick real quick? Kick us
Absolutely.
out?
Sure
All
can.
right. Cool.
Thanks, buddy.
Can I sit you up and set you on the bench?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Cool.
Hey, you know what? You're a weak, fat.
Sit.
Okay. All
Sit.
right. Can I
Sit.
do me a favor? Hold on. Yeah. He's look, just me and you.
I was
right now.
really wrong about you.
Okay. Michael. Hey, bud. Gabe here.
I was really wrong
How
about
you
you.
feeling, bud? You doing okay?
Mike.
Mike.
It's Sam, Mike.
I was really wrong about you.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. I'm sorry that you got tackled. Are you hurting anywhere?
Yeah,
Where are you hurting at?
my right side.
Right side? Whole right side?
Rib cage.
Okay. Can I check you out?
Yep. Go.
Yeah.
Get me up.
Okay. What?
Just get me up.
Okay, well, we're not going
I
to
mean
pick
it.
you up
Just
like
pick me
that.
up,
No,
please.
no, no. Okay, I'm just going to have
I'll
to
let
pick
you,
like
please.
that, okay?
I'm in it.
Eventually, he calmed down enough for a medical evaluation. However, the medical staff failed to detect that he had suffered a broken rib. He looked toward the sheriff, seemingly pleading to be taken to a hospital, but the request was denied. He was then moved to a neighboring cell. Mr. Birch was reportedly struggling to walk and continued to beg for medical attention, but his pleas went unanswered. Officers even covered the cell door with dark plastic sheets. 2 days after the telehealth visit, Birch collapsed in his cell at 10:38 p.m. on April 3rd. A deputy checked the cell at midnight, but took no action. It wasn't until 4:40 a.m. that another officer actually entered the cell to check on Birch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.